Welcome to the Dimensions CM Jenkins Getting Started tutorial, where we're going to look out of the box at how we can set up Jenkins to integrate with Dimensions CM. Firstly, we need to download the Jenkins WAR file, which we can get from the Jenkins website. This is then simply downloaded, and the WAR file can then simply be copied into the common Tomcat installation under Web Apps. So we simply paste that in. As a result, what will happen is a Jenkins directory will be created, or a servlet will be created under Web Apps. Whilst that's installing, in the meantime, what we'll do is we will simply go into the Dimensions installation, and we need to copy some additional jar files. So we go into Java API lib, and we need to copy these 4 files into that new installation. So let's go back into Serena, Common, Tomcat, Web Apps, Jenkins. This should now have expanded. It might take a little bit longer on your system, depending on the speed, but we can now paste these in. Now we can go to our browser and simply check whether Jenkins now appears. So here I have points to the Tomcat installation. I'm now going to try and access Jenkins, and here we go. That's now appeared. But in addition to that, I also need to restart Tomcat. So I go to Serena Common Tomcat, and I will restart that service. Service has now been restarted. We can now access the Jenkins installation again. Just let that web page rebuild. We also need to remember that when restarting Tomcat, if the Tomcat installation does have a lot of servlets within it, as this installation has, then Tomcat restart can take a few minutes. So do allow up to 5 minutes for that restart to occur. So the restart is now completed. And to install the plugin, we simply go to Manage Jenkins, Manage Plugin. We'll go to Available, and we will search for the Dimensions plugin. Click on Install. The plugin is now being downloaded into the Jenkins installation, and the plugin has now been installed. So if we go back to Manage Plugins, we'll see that the Dimensions plugin has now installed. To test that plugin, we can simply go to Manage Jenkins, Configure System, and we will see now that Dimensions has now appeared as one of the configuration options. We can now supply our Dimensions login information. So this would basically be the information you would enter on a client login. Note here, however, that the Dimensions database that's being specified includes the database name and the connection string. And we'll now click on Check Connection. And we can see that the connection test has succeeded. This means that the Dimensions CM system is now communicating to Jenkins via the plugin, and we can now save that configuration. And this concludes the first part of the Getting Started with Jenkins video.